So let me say this right now. This is not how I live every single day of my life, but there are a lot of people who are blessed financially to live like this every single day of their lives. And so what I want to do in this video is share with you how the top 1% lives. And so like I said, I don't live like this every day, but on a few special occasions when it's time to celebrate a big business deal or just have like a staycation in London, this is how we do it. So when I was growing up, I grew up really humbly, and I was like, who on earth would spend $4,000 for a business class ticket when you can get an economy ticket going to the same destination for like $800? And then to take it to a step further, some people would pay $150,000 for international private jet. And that would be like $150,000 compared to like $800. And so I'm not doing private jets. I definitely can't afford that right now at this current time. So some people really just got it like that. And so I just wanted to kind of put that in perspective. But anyways, with that out the way, I did this staycation here in London where, we went all out, and I just want to take you along for the adventure. Let's get it. So first things first, you're gonna need a place to stay if you're doing a staycation. And London has so many incredible 4- and 5-star hotels. I just wanted to try a new place basically, so I went to Park on the River. And so one of my favorite things for a place is I love seeing water, and so I love having a view of the river. So rolled up to Park on the River, and this place was amazing. If you don't know anything about me, so I have a marketing company, and I also have a travel company called Passport Heavy, where we make travel documentaries all around the world. So I travel literally 10 months out of the year. And so one of the biggest things for me is luggage. And so I was honored to have Josh, one of the co-founders of High Spirit Bags, personally deliver a bag to me. And so I'm on trains a lot. I'm also walking around busy cities. And so there's always a lot of pickpocketers and different kind of crazy people all around the world. And so what makes his bag special is it's anti-theft. So the zip is actually on the backside, so no one can access it. I was really honored that Josh actually came through and personally hand-delivered the bag. While I was recently at a dinner party, I ran into this guy, Ike, and so he owns Star Luxury Cars here in London. And so I learned from him, he's actually literally the top supplier for luxury car experiences in London. So if you're thinking about celebrities, if you're thinking about people getting married, if you're thinking about politicians, he's supplying the car for these events. And I was telling him, he's like, yo, you should actually experience this. It's like one of those things of like going on vacation. So he's like, I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to spend that kind of money. He's like, no, it's actually, we have a lot of different options. So I started checking out. I was like, all right, let's do it. So versus taking the Uber, let's just do a full out weekend. And so I'm waiting downstairs, and then the car pulls up, and then I just see the eyes start moving. And then it kind of hit me. I was like, oh snap, that's my Bentley. So not only does Star Lux, take care of your chauffeur-driven experience, if you want the big boy toys, his company, no matter what you want, if you want the Lambo, you want the Ferrari, you want the Bentley, you want the Aston Martin, no matter what it is, his company can take care of you. So if you want the car for a day, if you want it for a month, they've got the supply. And then so we headed to Jimbala Rooftop Bar. This place, I guarantee you, as long as the weather's good, you're gonna have a good time. From the moment that you walk in through the doors, you're just like, wow, I'm feeling this vibe. And the view is one of the best in London, truly. Like I said, good weather, good company, good sunset. It's just promised for a good time. And in this place, you can either do the private table section, or you can just be in a general admission area where you can just buy drinks from the bar. No matter what your experience is, they got DJs playing. Summertime, it is the place to be. So after a few drinks and an amazing time at Jimbala, we were hungry, so we headed to R's Restaurant. The entrance to R's is one of the best restaurant entrances I've ever witnessed in my entire life. And so when you have that kind of build up, you're like, please do not disappoint on the food. And they delivered a home run. The decor inside was A1 all the way around. And it was just good vibes. And then the presentation of the food, to the actual taste of the food, and the ambience, like I said, A1 all the way around. If you're going on a date, you just want to go out with, with friends, you're sure to have a good time. And it was nice. The head chef even came over and said, thank you, and I hope you enjoyed the meal. So that was like a nice little touch. So after the food, I don't party much these days. Man, your boy's 31. But we headed to one of the best nightclubs in all of London. When you say exclusive, this place is exclusive. It's not uncommon that you're gonna run into a lot of footballers that you say here in London. Celebrities coming from out of town. The other day, French Montana was there. But it's an experience from the moment that you walk through the door. It's a show. It's not a regular nightclub. I'm telling you that they have like another one in Dubai. It's really an international brand. It's a show. It's definitely a place that you wanna have a table when you go. If you're looking for your budget spot, like, I'll be honest, this is not it. If you want your Moe, this is not that kind of spot. This is your Dom Perignon type of nightclub. And I just gotta be honest with you. I don't want you to go in there and be like, ooh, card decline. It's definitely that kind of spot. And then the next day, my good friend from LA came, Renee. If you've seen any of our videos before, I'm sure that you've seen her. This is an amazing person, entrepreneur, influencer, all the crazy stuff. Super amazing person, someone really close to me. And then so she was just telling me some of the stuff that she's never done. I was like, yo, I'm just enjoying this week. Let's do some stuff. But we're both really busy. And so I told Ike, I want to switch up the cars and I want to be able to do some work in the car while I'm going around the city. And he's like, say no more, I got you. And then so he sends the Mercedes Jet Class. This car's interior are what dreams are made of. Absolutely love this thing. So the Bentley Musalane, it looks way better on the outside, but the inside of the Jet Class is just made for comfort and space. And so the first thing that we did during the day was we went to Loomis Art Gallery in Mayfair. And so for me, I'm not ready to drop 50 grand on an original art piece, and I don't know that much about art yet. And so one of the things is I'm intimidated when it comes to galleries because I don't know a lot of the most famous artists in the world. And so I wanted to go to a place that was receptive of me being new to the art world. So it didn't matter if I wanted to buy a print for like $70 or 70 pounds like they have there, or if you wanted to buy an original piece, they go all the way up to 20,000. And so it had a really open feeling. And so I was like, this is like a really good place for me. So, and there's a lot of, world famous artists in there. So people who are experienced art buyers also appreciate it. But then people who are new, to the art world also appreciate it. So if you're a sushi lover, there's one spot that you have to check out in London, and that's Kozu. So this place was recently renovated, like literally a multi-million-dollar renovation. They have a private dining experience if you have like a group that you want to entertain. And everything there is super fresh. I'll just keep it short. You cannot miss this place if you're a sushi lover. They're written about in all the magazines. This is a spot that you can't miss. And then so here's a funny thing. If you hear Renee talk, you can tell she sounds English. So she spent a lot of time in England. She spent a lot of her life here. But she's like, no, I'm American. I was like, I'll let you be the judge of how she actually sounds. But she's never done English tea. And there's this place called the Warren House. And so this place was that old Victorian feel. So like that real old English afternoon tea, Pinky's High feel. The grounds were absolutely incredible. And I really enjoyed the experience. It's one of those things like when you're in Rome with the Romans and the English, it was such an English experience. But after doing the whole afternoon tea, which is an amazing experience, I wanted to speed it up a bit. And so we went to Daytona Raceway, where they've got go-karts. These things go up to I think 50 or 60 miles an hour. And so the man behind the camera, the magician, when it comes to this filmmaker, is one of the best filmmakers in the world. And so Anthony, he's a nutcase when it comes to driving. So he likes fast cars. He'll probably have one of the maddest Porsches in the world soon. And so when it comes to racing, but unfortunately he was filming, so he was spared. If you've seen us sharing my video, I beat him in there. So now he's waiting for this rematch. And I'll say right now, I'm gonna beat his ass again. So we did that. Renee obviously came in last place. No surprise there. But what I wanted to leave you with, I just wanted to show you what it's like to live in London if you live in the top 1%, or just even doing these experiences for a weekend where you could be making 5 figures, 6 figures, and it's just like you're doing a birthday celebration. So no matter what it is, I just wanted to kind of show you this experience in London. And like I do at the end of every video, these videos are a collective team effort. So big shout out to my man behind the camera right now, Mr. Anthony Two Scoops from London, one of the best filmmakers in the entire world. He shot and edited this video by himself, and as you can tell, he's in high demand. And you know, he's one of the most exclusive filmmakers in all of the world. Big shout out to Isaiah McNeil on the music, one of the best composers as well in the entire world. Shout out to everyone who made this video possible. Shout out to Ike, you know, from Star Lux and everyone there. Shout out to Jim Below with the rooftop, and everyone who was a part of this video. I just want to say thank you for letting us come in and film, even though I have to pay for a lot of these experiences. But no, I appreciate it to the fullest. And if I see you in London, say what up. I love to meet y'all. Take care. I'm out of here.